Nobody's a hater here. You can go and find a partner anywhere, but I'm telling you, most of the people in Africa, they're only looking for people to come. They're looking for a partner that will come and rescue them from where they're at. And when they come here, believe it or not, their whole personality change.
Africans only marry Americans for paper. Let me tell you something. Your character is the reason why they are leaving you, not because of the paper you have to offer. The previous guys you dated, were they Africans too? The guy that you collected your 10 years, the 10 years of your life.
If you are an American man who thinks that American women ask for too much, the ladies out here, man, they're just materialistic. Let me tell you something. It is worse. It is 1,000 times worse than what you think back home in Africa.
So this is a very sensitive topic, right? But I'm sorry, I have to say this. You went to Africa to marry your grandson's age mate and you expect him not to leave you. Like how? How?
Let me get straight to the point. Most of you Americans, whether you're females or male, that going back home to Africa to find a partner, let me tell you, most of those people over there, they are married, they have a partner, and they're just looking for somebody to use. I'm telling you, listen and listen good. If you don't want to listen, that's on you. Nobody's a hater here. You can go and find a partner anywhere, but I'm telling you, most of the people in Africa, they're only looking for people to come. They're looking for a partner that will come and rescue them from where they're at. And when they come here, believe it or not, their whole personality change. Just think about it. Just think about it, right? How would you feel? How would you feel, right? Being in a country where for so many years and all of a sudden this person went back home or started talking to you on the internet and all of a sudden they went back home and see you and they don't have no relationship for all these years. Let me tell you another thing. Their wife are into it. They already know what happened. They already know what's going on. They will let them know that, hey, you know, this is just part of the deal, and their partner will understand. Because they know when they come here, they're going to come back and get them. Be smart. And I don't care how y'all want to say, the Nigerians, that does it the most. Nigerian people, especially Nigerian people, they literally love their own. They love their own kind. They love their women because the women put up with their shit. They put up with the shit. I'm Americanized. Whether or not, I don't put up with nobody's shit. If I feel like I don't want to be with you no more and you're not doing right by me, I leave. But these African women, I'm African. I'm saying African women, most African women, especially Nigerian women, they put up with their man shit. Whether he's cheating, he have a baby out, and they talk down on them, whatever. But, you know, they will leave them, put them on the side and come get you guys. Or you guys start talking to them. And you're catering to them. Like, why? Why? This is America. There's no better woman anywhere in the world. Or there's no other better man in the world. Everywhere you go, they're all the same. They're all the same. Like, why? What's the point of you leaving your struggle and bringing somebody here? I'm just saying. It's time and money. Time and money that you're going to invest in that person. And I bet you 95% of the time, you will regret it. You will regret it. They will show you who they are. Right now, it's butter and bread because they're nice to you. They're sweet to you. You don't know anybody till you live with them. Anybody. You don't know anybody till you live with them. All that traveling, oh, he's not like that. Oh, I see him. I've traveled back home to Africa so many times. Blah, blah, blah. That's a lie. It's a fizz. This is what they do. For me, my recommendation is Liberian men. Liberian men, for some reason, they would just like, how can I say? To me, overall, they're good men. They are. They really are. Everybody got their flaws, but there's a lot of scammers back home. I'm gonna tell you guys, there's a lot. I just, you know, every time I get on the internet and I see a lot of live nowadays. Last night I was on a live, And these men, these Nigerian men, was encouraging these women to go come back home to Africa and this. Oh, I be laughing. What makes you think the women in Africa, the men in Africa, are better than the women here? They are not. They are not. It's like, put it like this, right? It's like somebody tell you they're gonna give you something. So what do you do when somebody say, I'm gonna give you something? Like, I'm gonna give you some money. You pretend, you be nice to that person, you're kind. That's what they're doing. Do you know what it means to take somebody out of poverty and bring them in a country and let them be able to do their own thing and make their own money? Don't you think that kind of person will be nice to you? They still will. Be wise, be smart. That's all I have to say.
Africans only marry Americans for paper. Let me tell you something. The same reason why Americans left you is the same reason why African will leave you after his paper. There is no two ways about it. Can't you see there is something wrong somewhere? You get to the point now. Your character is the reason why they are leaving you, not because of the paper you have to offer. The previous guys you dated, were they Africans too? The guy that you collected your 10 years, the 10 years of your life, was he African too? Let's stop this mentality, this divide and rule mentality. It will not help us. No man will leave a good woman, even if his initial plan was to play game. By the time he discovered that, no, this girl is different, he will stay. You get to the point now. No man. You've dated many guys. They did not marry you. Now that you find the African man, all your mindset is, you are only with me for paper. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. Get to the point now. So work on yourself. It has nothing to do with being African or not African. Even if you did not date African, you will still date more guys if you did not work on your character. You get to the point now. There is no rocket science. So stop manipulating innocent guy or reminding innocent guy that the reason why you are with me is because of the paper. Even if the person is genuinely in love with you, the moment you consistently telling him about his situation, he will start changing his mind. You get to the point now. When you see a true relationship, you will know. But when you see a relationship that is just, for paper purpose, you will know. There is no, see all these things, we are just deceiving ourselves. When you see somebody who genuinely loves you, you will know. But when you see somebody that is just with you for your paper or whatever, or you are with him for his own land, you will know. You get to the point now. Let's slow down and calm down. Nobody is here to use anybody. You get to the point. We're all looking for happiness. If we cannot find happiness where we are, we'll leave. We cannot die in somewhere because you offered me paper or whatever. No, it doesn't work like that. Let's learn how to be considerate and accommodate each other. You understand now? You get to the point. Go and check successful African marrying to Americans. Go and check people. My brother has been married to African American woman for more than 30 years. They are still living together with 4 children. They go to Africa back and forth. You get to the point. Even the woman prefer to live in Africa. Sometimes she was in Africa for more than 2 years. You get to the point now. Let's stop all this colonial mentality. It will not help us. It will not help our situation. You get to the point now. Thank you.
So, I saw a video today on TikTok of this young man, African American, saying how he wants to go to Africa to find a wife. And he said all this after watching Tyler, our beautiful sister from South Africa. And he's like, you know what? That's it. We just need to go to Africa to find wives. Audacity. Anyway, me being African, I was raised in Africa and I was also raised in the United States. So I have experience from both continents, okay? And let me tell you something. If you are an American man who thinks that going outside of the United States is where you will find a good woman, a good wife, because American women ask for too much. The ladies out here, man, they're just materialistic. Let me tell you something. It is worse. It is 1,000 times worse than what you think back home in Africa. At least for the country that I was raised in and the culture that I was raised in. Because here's the thing. African women, African young girls, we are raised to literally know that the man is the provider. In fact, a lot of African women don't even go to work. Their men are the ones who go to work and just bring the money home for the wife to budget. And if you think the women here in America are asking for too much, in fact, go to Africa. No, go get married. Because the way African young girls are raised, we are raised with so much knowledge about family, friendship, how to deal with lives. So when families in Africa see that their daughters have gone through so much learning and they have become knowledgeable of life and marriage and all those things, they know the value of their daughters. And they say, you know what? Any man cannot come and marry our daughter for free. He has to pay a dowry. And that's why majority of African cultures, before a man goes to take the daughter to marry a woman, he has to pay the family a dowry, an appreciation. And dowry can go from money to cows and goats to even building the girl's family a house. Yes, and it's all to show appreciation to the family of the girl, that thank you so much for raising such a beautiful and wonderful woman who's gonna be the mother of my kids. So the system works differently. The United States, after living here for almost 10 years, I've realized that here, men just take for free. And I know this might be triggering and or insulting some people, but it's the truth. Men in the United States are used to taking things for free, especially from women. They expect, well, I'm just gonna go date her, have sex with her here and there and use her, and then we'll just be in a relationship. It does not work like that in Africa. It is worse. You cannot take someone's daughter for free like that. You have to impress her and the family, most importantly. And in some cultures, like my own, if you have not proven yourself as a man that you have the resources to take care of someone's daughter, guess what? Even the family has the right to take you to court, to police, and say, we brought this man, he wants to take our daughter for free. Or if you've already taken the daughter without paying the family a dowry, they can say, he stole our daughter from us without any appreciation. And guess who is gonna win the case? The family of the girl. So to any American man or any man worldwide who wants to marry a woman in Africa, use your common sense. You have to be very, very strong in your masculinity to know that I do not expect my wife to work if she doesn't want to. She can or she cannot. My position as the man in her life will not change whether she works or not. My position is to provide for her. So my brother, you want to go to Africa to find a wife because they're much more nicer, let me tell you, they come with the most costly, how do I say this? And this is not like a selling your daughter type of thing. No, the families are not exchanging their children for money and possessions. No, it's simply the man giving to the girl's family in appreciation of receiving a wife. He who finds a wife finds a what? A good thing. Yes, so if you're an American man, because that's all I've seen, and you're used to taking things for free, don't go to Africa. Don't. You will be hunted down like a criminal for stealing someone's daughter. No sense.
So this is a very sensitive topic, right? But I'm sorry, I have to say this. You went to Africa to marry your grandson's age mate and you expect him not to leave you. Like how? How? Somebody that is 3 generations younger than you and you expect him not to leave you. Let's stop all this nonsense. Africans only marry us for people. Like how? How? My brother has been married to his American wife for 35 years. They have 4 sons together and they are still married to today. You are the one that know what you are looking for. If you want love, look for somebody of your generation. Stop taking advantage of all these vulnerable young boys. It doesn't make sense. Because you know what you signed for. You know what you are looking for. What happens to the people of your generation here? But you left them to go to a vulnerable place because you know that's a place where you can get them cheap. And now the vulnerable guy is no longer vulnerable. You are crying. You are crying. Like how? How? Who took advantage of each other is you, because you want to have more fun. You want to enjoy younger blood. You want to enjoy younger blood, and now you are crying. You get to the point in that the person already left you like yesterday. You get to the point in that let's stop all this dramatic display and all that. Allow each generation to marry themselves. You get to the point in that if love is that easy to find, why didn't you find love where you are coming from? Let's stop all this nonsense talk. You get to the point now. Peace and love.
This is what I've learned from being married to an African man. The biggest thing to know, especially as you're getting married or considering getting married, is for us here in America, generally, when you get married, it's considered to be a union between two individuals. It's you as an individual marrying this person who is also an individual. And you decide everything between the two of you, and it's all about you two. In my husband's culture and in many other African cultures, that's not really how it's looked at. It's looked at more as a union between two families. So it's very important that the two families, as much as possible, get to know each other, get to understand each other, exchange phone numbers, and, communicate back and forth. It's much more important to them that your family approves of your spouse and that your spouse's family approves of you and gets to know you. When you have the actual wedding, representation from both sides of the family is extremely important.